Yeah. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? We doing good? We doing good? We doing awesome. I gotta make sure audios are right. Okay, boom. Audios are good. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? It's a great day. It's a great day. Beautiful day. Just got home from church. Feeling really good. Feeling real good. Alrighty, chat. Let's take a look at this, right? So last episode, yesterday, we did our first ever game um in our collegiate career. Unfortunately, we only saw the field once in the 30-20 win over UConn. That's actually way closer than I would prefer, but that's just my opinion. We are officially into week 1 though of the college football season. Today we are at home, have our home opening here against Colorado State. Um, and again, unfortunately, we only saw the field once. It kept letting me call plays, and unfortunately, we only got one carry for 2 yards. We had a yard after contact. It was nothing interesting. We're gonna go ahead, hit practice. We'll do our weekly agenda. We're gonna go ahead do the rushing attack drill. So yeah, unfortunately, we only saw the field hit the field once. We got one carry for 2 yards. We got to do better than that. But that starts in the practice field. And to start off practice, we have a really good long run. And the better we do at these, the better I think we get more coach trust. So it is crucial that we do good here. And if we can keep running like this, like these blocks keep setting up. Unfortunately, that block did not set up right. But we get almost to the end zone. We'll be able to punch it in here on the toss. Even though 47 completely whiffed his block. Going to go up the inside on this one. I probably could have kept going. I actually should have kept going because that would have been a tutty. But it's fine. We in the end zone here. We've yet to hit the bronze. We're not going to hit the Excel yet. Here we go. We hit the Excel. Going to put out the stiff arm. Don't matter. We're in. We're not going to hit the Excel yet. We hit the Excel here. And we're able to outrun. Same thing. Not going to hit the Excel. Even without hitting the Excel, we're still behind on our blocking. Boom. 21 was able to get off that block. We want to get into the end zone here as much as possible because we need to get the gold here. I was going to try to dive in. It was going to be close. Run up the middle. Should be easy money. One gets the tackle here. So it's fine. It's fine. We're matriculating ourselves up the field. Easy tutty right there. About halfway to that gold. We got 10 seconds left on the clock. Boom, we get it. Now it's just, let's see what we can end the practice session with. Hopefully we can end here with that touchdown. We do. Oh, we get one more rep. They're giving us one more rep. There must have been 0.1 seconds left on the clock, and we easily walk in. We get the gold, 73,916. That's 300 coach trust, which is huge. Huge, huge, huge. And we did not get the running back 1 position battle like I expected. So hopefully tomorrow we can get that. Let's go ahead. Let's get this let's get our academics up. We got to study. That's our main focus right now, especially for these first 3 years. We focus on studying. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our home opener against Colorado State. And for this one, we'll rock an alternate uniform. if Indiana has it. And apparently they do not have an alt uniform. So never mind. We cannot rock an alt. We'll just rock our classic homes. We can change the helmet. That's all we can do. That's stupid, in my opinion. But I digress. Here we are. Home opener. First time playing in Indiana Stadium. I don't know the name of their stadium. That being said, it's go time. It's huge. This is huge. And here we are running out. And then here comes Colorado State. This again should be one of those games that's an easy victory for us. I don't see why we spend a lot of time fighting with these guys. But again, I said that about UConn, and UConn almost upset us, actually. They were up, and Colorado State's up by 17. This is just looking just like UConn. They're up by 17. We're calling the play, but again, we're not on the field. I don't know why EA does this, but let's see if it works. First in, third down and 8 from the shotgun formation. He's going to pass it. It's going to be complete for a 1st and 10. And we don't do nothing. And again, Colorado State gets on the board. We're ranked 12 in the nation, and we're not able to do anything right now. 1st down and 10, play action. He's going to loft it deep, double covered, and it's going to be incomplete. He had a hand on it, but he could not haul it in. And once again, we get nothing. Alrighty, 3rd down and 7 in the 2nd quarter, 3:42 left, clock running. We're going to get the handoff here. We're going to try to bounce it outside. We're only going to get a gain of 3, unfortunately. But that's a lot better than our longest from last week. But, dang, the Rams are killing us right now, and I don't get why. We need to figure it out here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to check it down. It's going to be complete, but only a 5-yard gain. We need to figure something out here. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know how we do that. 1st down and 10. We call a run play, hoping that will give us on the field. But no, that's going to go to the primary running back, who's going to get a 1st down. If we're going to come and win this game, we need to get a touchdown on this drive. 3rd and 13 here. We need to convert here. The pass is going to be dropped. Looks like we're only going to get a field goal. We're down by 20 now here in the 3rd quarter. We got the ball back. Let's see if we can get down anything going here. 1st down run is going to go for another 1st down. We're going to call the running back screen. We're not going to be able to get this one. Again, this is just going to be frustrating to do, to watch this happen. But unfortunately, as it stands, like, this is how it's going to go. We can't do nothing, unfortunately. 2nd down and 4. We're here in the 4th quarter. We are in the red zone. A touchdown here is a necessity if we want to have a chance to win this game. And it's going to be a pass for a tutty. Let's go. So we bring it to 30-17. Again, we need scores. And we are in plus territory here, so let's see what happens here. It's going to be a 1st and 10 handoff, and that's going to go for 3 yards. We got an injury timeout. That might be the running back. That looks like the running back. We might get our shot here. 2nd down and 7 with 11:19 left in the game. We're going to get that gain for 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Yes, that was the running back that did get hurt. So that means our number has been called. And that's going to be a 1st down catch. That's going to be a 1st down catch. We're going to try to get the run game going here. So 1st down and 10. We don't got a lot of time left. We're going to break that tackle. We're going to get a 1st down run. That was beautiful. going to go 0-1 shot here again. Let's see if we can't run this ball into the end zone for our first collegiate touchdown. We're going to try. And we're in! Our first collegiate running touchdown. Let's go. Let's see if defense can't get a stop. We take the lead again. Colorado State is back into the in front. We need a touchdown here. A field goal does nothing. 3rd down and 10. We need it here. We're heaving the ball downfield with the receiver wide open. That's a touchdown, Indiana. That is huge. Absolutely huge. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Indiana will win the football game. It looked very, it just looked not good. But fortunately, we are able to get the win. It's looking like it's going to be a 2-point victory. And we're going to get a carry here. Let's see if we can't just bust one deep. That's what she said. And we're going to get a wide open lane. We're going to get 8 yards on that carry. And they're going to give us an opportunity to continue to run the ball, the stat pat. So we're going to do so. It's going to be the last play of the game, and it's going nowhere. We're going to be stuffed. But Indiana will go 2-0. It was scary, but a 28-point fourth quarter comeback was in the books for us today. And player of the game, 6 attempts for 30 yards, a touchdown, 5 yards a carry. I don't know if we are the reason we won that game, but we'll take the player of the game. What a huge game for us. Able to see the field a little bit more this week. We kind of hope that a running back got hurt for a little bit, for a couple plays. But that is a W. Going into that fourth quarter, it was 30-10. It was 30-10. So we completed the fourth quarter comeback. Indiana is 2-0. But again, the frustration spilling. We're barely seeing the field. Up until this point, only 7 carries in my collegiate career. I don't know if I'm happy about that. Pass protection unlocked. Congratulations, you unlocked the ability to perform pass protection. Yeah, that's a little bit more frustrating, but a little bit less compared to last week. We have 7 carries, 32 yards, 4.6 yards per carry, a touchdown, 16 yards rushing per game average, 2 broken tackles, 13 yards at the contact, 12 yards was our longest run. But going into week 2, not a lot of playing time, unfortunately. But we do get that win. Again, these 2 games closer than they should have been. We shouldn't have been within 10 of UConn. Definitely should not have won by 2 against Colorado State. Next week should be a game where we see some decent playing time, actually. I have a feeling because FCS, these teams are extremely easy to beat. In fact, since the game released, and they released an update to where FCS teams upset less are more rare. We do get the running back 1 position battle. So it's tomorrow. We are starting off with a position battle. And Coach Kurt Signetti is saying, we're going to need you to stay a bit after practice this morning. Your performance will help us determine the new depth chart order. We're potentially stealing that starting job. Hey, DeVore, just wanted to let you know the entire coaching staff has been really pleased with you lately. You've really stepped up the last few weeks. Keep it up, okay? Don't know really what we did. We scored a touchdown last game, which was huge. Actually, take out our touchdown, we don't win that game. So I guess we did have an impact into that game. In terms of the top 25, let's go take a look. The top 5 remain unaltered. But Florida moves from 7 to 6. Georgia moves from 8 to 7. Duke moves from 9 to 8. Pitt goes from 10 to 9. Auburn goes from 11 to 10. We go from 12 to 11. Texas Tech goes from 13 to 12. SMU 14 to 13. Louisville from 15 to 14. South Carolina 16 to 15. BYU 17-16, USC 18-17, Tennessee 19-18, Iowa State 20-19, Michigan 21-20, and this is where the movement happened. Notre Dame, despite getting the win last week, they fall from 6-21. Let's go take a look at Notre Dame's schedule. They lost to Florida State week 0, and I guess they didn't update the rankings after week 0. So they fell. They get their first Big Ten victory against Iowa. They have Washington this week, then Michigan, Penn State, Minnesota, Stanford. Then they play us week 7. They have a bye, Oregon. They have an out-of-conference game against Navy, which is a rivalry, Northwestern, and then Miami. So that is the first major upset. Georgia, without playing a game, moves up in the rankings from 8 to 7. So that is huge. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is week 2 of episode 2 in our collegiate career. Episode 7 in the entire series. That is your top 25. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we start with the position battle. I'm very, 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 very excited to get that going. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you are watching on YouTube, please sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on my socials, my TikTok is at LucasDevore7 and my Instagram is lucas.devore. Be sure to give those a follow. I would really appreciate it if you did. With that being said, tomorrow, potentially taking that running back 1 spot, getting more touches is going to be huge. But with that being said, appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please sure to like. And if you're also Lucas DeVore, all lowercase for my Twitch. I forgot to plug the Twitch if you're watching on YouTube. That being said, appreciate you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. God bless.